Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 6 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of Mechanical Mastery. Today, I'm making a Magmator, which looks like a lot of fun for me to make. And I'm going to put away all the other Powa-based items that I had here. And the reason I'm making a Magmator is I want to do this. Boom. In theory, this should be cool. You're making power now? Nice! And we're breaking even. That's what's up. Now we're gaining. So the magmatic dynamo cannot accept energy on the port that it's like sending energy to. So like he can't get energy from here. So I went ahead and made a magmator, which I think works, to power this little basin setup, right? So how cool is that? I like that. And now I'd like to do a little bit of pipes work. So I decided that I want to have gravel and flint available to me in addition to making the andesite. So I'm going to do some pipes work to make that all be super cool. Okay, so we're going to do a combination of pipes and mechanical belts and stuff. Cool. That's the plan, at least, as I see it. And boy, we have a lot of extra power generators, so we should consider using them at some point. So for now, let's grab pipes again. We're probably going to want some more pipes in our future. Shouldn't be a problem, though. And we're probably going to want a few other things. Another drawer, maybe. That shouldn't be a problem. I'll sleep through the night because it's raining, and I don't like the rain. I should do that thing in the quest menu. I know I can disable rain altogether. I haven't decided if I want to do that yet. It almost feels like cheating, but then it also feels like I don't care. But it also almost feels like cheating. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll find out at some point when I decide what I'm going to do. All right. So a little copper and some glass should get me some more pretty pipes. Very nice. And then you go away. And then while we're at it, let's hang on to this stuff because I'm going to want to make... Do I have any cobble on me? No, but I know I'm going to need some, so let's grab it. I'm going to want to make some low extraction dudes, right? So we're going to want at least a few of these. Do you have any of these handy? Yes, and I should probably get more. Okay. Let's get, like, a bunch of these, if I can. Nine sounds like a nice starting point, right? And then we're going to want probably at least two, maybe three extractors. And I wouldn't mind one more of those stack limiter dudes. Okay. And then what we're going to say is, how about you keep in stock a stack limiter of 4. Okay. Don't limit to 1 stack. Okay. And then what we're going to want is to put this away. You, but not connected here. Not a shift click, a regular click. Boom. And you, but not connected here. Okay. And then you will be extracting from here and here. Cool. So now that should put 4 of each into there. And that's it. Okay. Cool. And then I should, let's see, I want some andesite so I can filter that. So if we grab... Do I have any andesite handy? No, but I could make a little. Okay. Then we can use that to filter. Boom. Now he's saying, like, I'm only doing andesite, right? Now, do we have like, the pull thingy? High priority module. Low retrieval module. Ooh, I like that. I like the sound of a retrieval module. Is that hard to get? It needs ender pearl. That was a little... I'm going to hold off on the retriever module. That's just a little pricey that I don't feel like dealing with. What I'll probably do then is instead, what if we had This guy here, but not connected to him. This guy here, but neither here nor there. Yep, I know. Look at you being all bouncy, bouncy. There. And then you could go into the drawer on the back, which would be andesite. Hey, stop doing that. Hey, stop doing that. You're andesite. Okay? And then you can extract from back here. Now all I need to do is get this dude, and we should be cool. Cool. Bada bing, bada boom. Task completed, mechanical press. So now we pop this dude right on here, and he should be good. And then we just need to rotate him around with the wrench. And what we could probably have is a little bit of... How about some vertical gearboxes? Now that may or may not be... Oh, it looks like it's cool. So you're going to make andesite now? You did make andesite. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. That is coolio. I am 100% down with that. That is pretty good, right? It's slow. None of us disagree with the slowness of it. But it's automated. Which I'm cool with. I'm kind of cool with that. Now what I'm thinking is maybe we want to expand out the water wheels a little bit in this direction. If we made like, you know, a bit more, we could use some rotational speed ups to make this a little bit of a faster process. And then we'd be like swimming in andesite before we know it, right? So let me get a few more water wheels. How about like, apparently 2? No, I want more than that. Go with like 6-ish. That's a good starting point for this. What I will do is I'm gonna... So there should be no harm in me stopping this, right? And then it's just a matter of expanding the water wheels out that way. And we could build a little bit of a platform too for the water wheels. Okay. And that would be cool. As long as we have sufficient stress units, I think we're good. And we should have sufficient stress units. So remind me how I did this? I just did up at the top here, and then I have a block down there, right? So that would be like this. Yeah. And then a few more buckets worth. I mean, technically they're all moving, it just doesn't look great. Cool, right? And then that gives us, you know, plenty of room to work with here. Yeah, I like that. Do we even need this one? Probably. Probably doesn't hurt to have it. Let's just put it that way. And then it's the big guy spinning the little guy, right? So realistically, we want something like this. And then this. And then this with this. Why does that not feel sufficient? And then you and you. That feels a little bit faster, right? That feels a lot faster. I like that quite a bit. We should get one of those, like, stress reader dudes so we can see how much trouble we're causing here. The stressometer? Is that what it's called? Yes. That just needs a compass and a speedometer. And then that turns into a stressometer. Oh, we're fine. We could speed this up even more. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. We definitely could. The speed controller, I think, needs, like, intelligence, right? This thing. Rotational speed controller? Yeah, that needs something that we're not ready to make just yet. But this looks pretty good, right? How do you guys feel about this? I like it. Nice and compact, right? We've got room for some extra speeds. We could probably just remove some water wheels if we wanted to. And then, you know, save ourselves a little bit of the trouble. So realistically, I don't need this anymore. Ah, broken. Yeah. Give it a whole setup. And that's like a self-contained, it makes flint and gravel and andesite for us. And eventually the andesite will back stuff, right? But we're already doing like really good on it. And it feels like it's keeping up. Now, eventually what'll happen is we will run out of probably flint first, because we need 2 flint for 1 gravel, right? So, yeah. But that's okay. We'll figure that out in a sec. I don't think it needs to be perfect, right? Like, it's okay if it's not perfect. As long as we're getting a decent amount of andesite, I don't need perfection at this point. Alright, so I figured out the solution of needing twice as much flint. I decided to make twice as much flint. Look at me. So smart. Basically just duplicated the flint, and which was really easy because I didn't have to do anything conveyor belt-wise. It was just literally, hey, throw down another millstone. They will grind from each other, and, you know, now we're making twice as much flint. How cool is that? I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. So at some point we'll back stuff on andesite, and that'll be great. So, hey, I'm going to call that mission complete, right? Like, we did the thing there. You want me to make a depot? I can make a depot real quick just to fulfill your crafting needs for questing. Look at that, I have a depot. Everybody's happy now. Happy? Happy. Crushing wheel might be a thing, for sure. We're going to need some mechanical crafters if we want to go down that path. And then the encased fan is going to be a big one, because that's how I'm going to get nether quartz. By washing soul sand with water, you can obtain large amounts of nether quartz. Sweet. So that's going to be our big deal, right? We're going to need some soul sand, but we can get that from washing regular sand in the haunted fire stuff, I assume. There's a soul sand quest. I assume that is... Where is the soul sand quest? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. Never mind. We don't have to haunt nothing. We get free soul sand. Bing. Soul sand. Well, that was easy. You should have made me do the ghost thing. I'm just saying, Pack. You should have made me do the blue fire thing. It would have been cool. Alternative redstone source. You can crush netherrack into cinderflower, which can be used as an alternative source of... Well, that's cool. Redstone. I don't know that I care. Redstone's so cheap at this point. And we can, you know, pulverize it in stupid amounts. Like, I am not hurting for redstone at all. Of all the resources, I think I have the most redstone. So I'm going to say not too concerned about that. Also, since we're talking about... Yes, good. Feral Flare is in the pack. Once we get access to glowstone, we'll be able to do that. Alright, so let's do this. So with that now well automated, right? Now all we need to do... What would probably have been smart would be to reverse this whole thing. You know, so that it was feeding here. and then we could have, like, we wouldn't have to run all the way over here to get our resource. If this was inverted 180 degrees, that would be super smart, but it's not. So, oh well, life goes on. What I should probably do then is... So we've got a tunnel, right? I don't think we can filter that at all. True. Yeah, there's no filters on those tunnels at all, what I know. Yeah. So we would need a brass tunnel if we want to filter things, which we probably do when it comes to nether quartz. So we're going to want some fans. Right? Encased fan, fan behind flowing. Okay, that's neat. So encased fan needs a propeller. So let's get like 4? Does that sound cool? 4 fans? That sounds cool to me. Yeah. Oh, we're going to need some more andesite casings too. And andesite alloys, we'll need some of that andesite that I just got access to. Boom. Andesite alloy, boom. That is cool beans. Alright. And then you guys back into ingot form. Beautiful. Looking good. You are getting there, but I could get you there faster if I did that. Thank you. And then encased fan would be you times 4, and you times 4. Nice. Quest complete. And this will get me quartz. And we're going to want to automate this guy just as much as everything else. So effectively, what we're going to want to have is probably just like this thing, but going straight onto a belt. And then, you know, or we could just have, you know, an andesite funnel. Now the fans can definitely do 16 at a time, right? So talk to me about EMC links. Can I get higher tiers of those? Like tier 2? There's EMC relays and collectors, right? There's the EMC link 1, EMC link 2, and that will 2 items per second. And then it gets up to 4, but that needs regular mechanical essence. We're not quite 2 yet. And then the 5 needs some advanced stuff, which we're really not up to yet. So there's improved, there's advanced, and then you get into the purple matters. So technically at this point we could probably easily get a 2 items per second setup. But how do we want to handle that? Because I'd really like to do 16 at a time if I can. But so there's 2 ways we could handle this. What we could have is we could have a chest. Okay. Go with me on this logic. Right? We could have a chest. Probably not here, though. Probably not here, though. And I'll tell you why. Because we need water, remember? Though we could have the water facing the other direction, and that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah. If I had done this completely backwards, it would have been so much smarter. Like, so much smarter. Because then we could have all our things facing here. I mean, I could run pipes all the way across. I just don't feel like breaking down this entire contraption and rebuilding it in the opposite direction. I might have to do that. Just because it's really bothering me. Because, like, it's cool for me to be, like, working here and be like, oh, I need andesite, boom. Rather than, oh, I need andesite. Boom. Like, that's not as cool. See? The lack of forethought sometimes on Dyer's part is bad. Alright, I couldn't take it any longer, so I had to do it. I think that's working. We're gonna see. But the gist is it's a little bit more compact and nicer looking, I think. I think it worked out. Knowing what I needed to make and just reversing it in my brain kind of was easier than I thought it would be. So the same kind of setup as before, where we have, you know, this stuff. Realistically, I could probably... Could I just throw you here? Or that doesn't work, does it? I don't think so. I don't think these two will spin each other, right? No. No. If I wanted to, I could probably throw a large cogwheel here. That might be reversing it, though. Let's just try for a little bit more. Now, do I want a gearbox here or no? That is the question. I do. Perfect. Cool. All right. And then how's our stress unit looking? Low, actually. Cause I'm slowing it down with this, actually. That's not ideal. Yeah. Putting the large cogwheel there ain't great. What if I put a large cogwheel here? No, that doesn't work either. It can go like rotationally like that, but not the way I want it to be. You know Dyer, he just likes to fidget with Kree sometimes. That's what I like to do. But I think we can go back to the way we had it, which was this. Now I forget how I had it, but it was cool. How did I have it? It was totally working too. It was like 2 gearboxes or something, I forget. There we go. That works. That'll do. Alright, and then our stress units are in the 50% range. Perfect. Cool. So this is working. You can see gravel showing up in here and then making its way over here via pipes. I ran the pipes a little bit underneath, so it'd be a little bit nicer looking overall. I think that's cool. I think that works pretty nicely, actually. And now I can augment it here. What we can have is basically another dude like this. So now let's re-get our... You know what I'm going to do is just put away all this stuff here. And the gravel can go away. And then I can re-up all this stuff. Perfect. Okay? So now you guys will belt from here to here. And then we will have our fans. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a little tight. Should be fine, though. And I wanted a chest. So give me this chest back now. And if we put a drawer here for quartz, then we don't need to filter it, right? All we need to do is make sure that you're locked to quartz, and that should be cool. So then we could have fans kind of facing this way, and all we got to do is make sure that they're spinning the right way, and that'll get us quartz. That works for me. Cool. No, because I need water in front of the fans. Right? We want to do this, and then we want the fans. And then we're going to want water in front. And then we want the grates in front of that, right? So we want a little bit more oak. How about 4 trapdoors? And then those trapdoors go in this block space. And then then you go here, here. And that's cool, right? And now any soul sand that makes your way through here, I'd like you to be 16 at a time, but we're gonna sort that out in a minute. But you should dump, if I put this here, 16. Now my only problem is my, yeah, that's gonna be a problem because this trapdoor is here. Should I move this whole thing back one? Or I could get rid of one of the fans and see how that works out. I think we can get rid of the fans. So you're not doing 16 at a time? I thought you might, but you don't. That's okay. Good? We're good. I don't need you. Alright, so we'll need a better funnel to do 16 at a time, but we'll get there. Okay, now we just need you guys spinning, which shouldn't be too hard. I want them all spinning the same direction, please. And then we want probably a vertical gearbox. To a vertical gearbox. That looking pretty cool. And then I just need a couple more of these. This will get this rotating, and then that will be cool. And then are you guys blowing, or... Yes, you are. Awesome. Awesome. So now we just need to stage this with quartz. So the way we're going to manage that is by blocking it off for a sec. I'm going to drop a single soul sand here. He should get washed into quartz. And then once he does... Where did you go? Oh, that's how you're going to be? Okay, if that's how you want to be, that's fine. I'll put you here. Try that again, please. Right, and then he should get stopped. Oh, I see. Let's do this. Is there really no way you want to be cool with me? Well, let's do this. Let's remove you for a sec. And then we'll just do this to this with this here. And that should be enough to get a quartz. And as soon as we get one quartz, we should be cool. Right? So now you're getting washed. You're going to turn into quartz. Is that not guaranteed? 12% chance. 12% chance. Okay. But I think if I drop, like, that on there, there's a pretty good chance that we'll get some. I don't know how that percentage chance works, but we're going to find out. There we go, quartz. So that goes in there now. Then we break this. Break that. And, put this back. And then it's that to that, right? And now, our problem is that we don't have a fan here. That's okay, though, because we want to put this here, and that should be cool. Now, the only question is, will this block space get washed? That's what we're going to find out. You know what we can do? We can still put a fan here, because this will act like the trapdoor. Right. Give me that for a sec. And now that should be getting washed. And it will either disappear or turn into quartz. Is that cool? I think that's cool. I think that works. That's functional. Right? So now any and all soul sand that goes in here should get quartzified. And eventually we'll turn this into a better funnel that can do 16 at a time. But now it's a simple matter of doing a chute with one of these. Would you... Oh, you might also get... that's annoying. Yeah, I was ignoring the fact that gold has a 2% chance. That's going to be super annoying. We're going to have to handle that. We could do a 2-drawer thing. Yeah, we could do drawers, 2 drawers. That would be cool. Where in the world... There it is. So you with soul sand now. Boom. So now you're going to just fill this up with soul sand, slowly but surely. And you will be making that quartz. And that works for me. And then it's just a matter of swapping this into a 2-drawer system, right? Where it'll be like, boom, boom, drawers, like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stage you with quartz and nugget. And now you should be cool. See? Now the quartz showing up. And we'll get the gold nuggets as well, which I don't care about as much. But that's pretty cool, right? And that's like, in my opinion, a pretty nice, compact, good-looking system. I feel good about it, right? I think it's nice. I think it's overall pretty nice. You guys are going to have to give me your thoughts. I think it's cool. I think it looks pretty good. And it functions. That's the key. So now we're getting quartz, right? Look at that. We already have half a stack of nether quartz. That is cool. Alright. Not too shabby. So let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. We'll have accumulated more quartz. This quest is now complete, which is cool. That was easy. And now it's automated, right? So all this is pretty much done. Right, and now we can get into immersive engineering, pyrolyzer, coal coke, steam, all this cool stuff. And that would be pretty cool. For now, Darl20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. One of our nearby tasks will be doing this. And look, it requires mixing, so whatever we do is going to be create-based, right? But it looks like we're going to need to automate Invar gears, which we can do with the multi-servo press. These guys are already automated, so we might do whatever we're doing over there, and we'll just take those and turn them into the next tier of thing, right? We'll just add on to this, because once we get this work, why are you not working? Are you just waiting for more iron? Oh, you filled up with thermal nuggets. Oh my goodness, we need a trash can. Holy cow, we need a trash can. These things filled up. Okay, well, that's a reason. All right, well, to do... boost the storage size of that. All right, so for now, Darl20 sign off. We'll come back next time and, you know, do some cool stuff to make this work better. For now, take it easy.